If where you are right now is stress, is burnt out, is frustrated, by you adding more onto that, you're just going to be more burnt out, more frustrated, and more stressed. How to let go in business so you can scale up. Hello, for those of you who are new here, my name is Caitlin Cook and I help entrepreneurs start, grow, and scale their business for impact and profit. I am a top 1% business strategist on Upwork and a multi-award winning global consultant, so I am so happy to be helping you today. For those of you who are returning, thank you so very much for supporting this channel, and if this video resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. So we're going to talk today about how to let go to scale up and why it's important. I'm a holistic business coach, so I look at every area. I look at the energetics, the mindset, the strategy, the team, the KPIs, everything to create the ultimate business for you. So for me, everything is interconnected. So you need to have a really good team, you need to have the systems in place, you need to understand the KPIs, as well as the energetic shifts and mindset beliefs that you need to let go of in order to scale up. So what do I mean when I'm saying you have to let go? So you're wanting to scale your business. What will happen is you're probably feeling a bit like burnt out. You're a bit like, I need to keep going on this rat race because if I stop, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get back up. That is an indication that you're doing too much and you've overcomplicated what it is you've done, or you've said yes to a lot of other people instead of saying yes to yourself. So what I would suggest you do, if this is resonating with you, is go through your current business structure as it stands. What is it that you're actually offering and what is it that you want to be offering? You get to choose the rules within your business. You get to say how it's built, what it is that you do. So go through your revenue streams. Which one's generating the most amount of revenue and profit? Which ones do you actually enjoy and which ones don't you enjoy? And of the ones that you really don't enjoy, set up a plan to start saying no to that stuff. What happens is when you're saying yes to things that you don't actually want to be doing, it's causing you energetic deficit. So basically you, by saying yes, I have to do this, yes, I'm going to do it, but you're like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't like it. And it's actually burning a lot of your mental and emotional and energetic space. So instead, when you actually say yes to something you do want, you're creating more of that energy. Business requires energy. So you actually want to be amplifying the energy where you can, because then things aren't going to be as difficult. You're not going to be on that burnout, on that uphill battle all the time. So when you've gone, okay, these are my revenue streams, these I do not want to do anymore, these I do. What you want to do is you want to start highlighting those offerings that you actually want to be doing more and more and more, and start creating a plan to go, actually in the next 6 to 12 months, I'm not going to be doing those anymore because we're going to double down on these efforts. What I bet is coming up for you right now is you're going to go, but I can't say no to that because that brings me in revenue. What happens is you need to jump before you're ready. You will always need to jump before you're ready in business, and jumping before you're ready means you need to trust that you can let go of a revenue stream to say yes to the one that you actually want. Because what's also going to happen, which you're probably not realizing, is when you're saying yes to something you do like, new ideas and new thoughts are going to come in to help you amplify that already existing revenue stream that you want to amplify. So you'll get new ideas, you'll get new offerings, you'll get new ways that you can support your customers at that offering that you actually really enjoy, because it's creating more energy for you. When it creates more energy for you, you will come up with more creative thoughts, creative ideas, because you're not energetically, emotionally, and mentally depleted. So that is a really great first way to start. The other thing you want to do is get clear on where you're trying to head in business. So what's your ultimate goal? Is what you have currently going to support you? I look at it as the business and the money growth amplifies where you are. So if where you are right now is stress, is burnt out, is frustrated, by you adding more onto that, you're just going to be more burnt out, more frustrated, and more stressed. So you need to start letting go of areas that cause you the frustration, that cause you the burnout, that cause you the stress, and really focus in on the areas that actually light you up, that make you feel that calmness, that make you feel that excitement, that makes you feel peace, or whatever it is that you want to feel. If you just expand to expand, but you're not intentional with it and you're not really focusing in on the areas you want to expand, what always happens is that I find what happens is the area that you're feeling the biggest emotion in, which is normally the negative ones, because it's always in the back of our head, that's going to expand. So instead go, right, these are all the areas of my business that I don't like, that causes me stress, that I don't want to do anymore. And these are the areas that are great. They're in alignment. They make me feel good. I'm happy with them. Do that. Awesome. So now you go, great. I'm going to shift this. Doesn't necessarily happen overnight, but every action will get you towards that goal. So set up the 6 to 12 month plan and go, right, this is where our business is now re-shifting towards this focus, and this is what we're starting to let go of. Another part of letting go is actually letting go of the beliefs, letting go of the stories, letting go of past mistakes. Past mistakes is huge. We have all made mistakes in business, and we will all continue to make mistakes in business. The most successful people are the ones who have failed and made the most mistakes. But the thing is, they forgive themselves, they let it go, and they move on. So if there's a past mistake that you've made in business, if there's a client that you're just like resentful of because you've had a dispute with them, or whatever's causing you that really big emotion, it always comes down to like, we can't always make everyone happy. And sometimes it's the clients, and you're just like, oh my God, that was a horrible client. I don't really want to deal with that anymore. We actually do a stop-start energy, and that stagnates our overall growth. Write down all those areas where you made the mistakes, where you had the interactions with the clients that you're like, this was not what I wanted it to be, and literally just let it go. The way to let it go is forgiveness. This is not a new practice. The Ho'oponopono, I'm pretty sure is how you say it, is a really easy and simple one. What it does is you literally just think about the event, and when you think about the event, it's actually going to bring up the emotions in your body, and you just go, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. And what that does is actually releases that from an energetic standpoint. And that's what it is that you want to do. You want to release those past mistakes. You want to release those past annoying customers and just go, I release you, I'm done. This actually creates energetic space for you to scale and grow your business. If you don't believe me, do it yourself, practice it, and then tell me all the ways that it worked for you. So that is a really, really good one. Another one is the stories that we tell ourselves, the stories of what we thought it was meant to look like, the stories of how hard it's going to be, the stories of, potentially you've built a business and you thought it was going to be significantly different to what it is. Allow yourself to reframe that story, to either add on to the story and just go, it's not what I thought it was going to look like, but it's going to be even better. Or just go, actually, my story of entrepreneurship is this. When we're creating something new, when we're scaling our business, when we're growing, we actually have to recreate our identity. We don't shift all of it in its entirety, but we shift parts of ourselves to step into the new version of ourselves who has what it is that we want. And with this, that shift of identity, you need to decide what it is you're letting go of. So what it is that you're actually stepping into, and what is it that you're letting go of. This is really profound and quite deep and healing work, but it is so transformational for your business. When you can start learning to let go of things and just move towards what it is that you want, instead of having to pack everything in as you move along your journey, you get to just let go of things. When you learn to let go, things happen so much quicker and easier, because you're not holding on to all that stress and all that frustration and all of that self-negative talk about all the mistakes that you've made, all the ways you should have done something different. You're actually just going, I let it go, and it will get easier and easier and easier. I promise you that. So if you're wanting to scale your business, start by letting go. Let go of the things that you thought you were going to do, but you actually don't want to do and you don't like it. Let go of the past mistakes. Literally just forgive yourself for those past mistakes. And I bet you might just go, I don't need to forgive myself. What's a really good way to know if you need to forgive yourself is just to think about the past mistake. And if it brings up an emotional reaction within your body, it means it's still within your body, because your mind and your body is connected. So what you want to do is just forgive it, and then it actually kind of neutralizes that energy and releases the frustration, the negative emotions that you're feeling. And it literally creates space in your body to think new thoughts, to create new offerings, to create new revenue streams, to bring in more money. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to scale you up with the external strategies and the internal shift, because together, when you combine both of them, that's what creates success. If you just have a strategy, but you're actually not shifting or changing anything internally, the same result's going to happen. And the same goes with your mindset. If you're doing all the internal work, but you're actually not taking the action steps towards it, it's not going to work. So try it out and let me know what your goal is for your business. And I'm here to support you every single step of the way. If you need any additional assistance, my resources are down below. But I wish you all the very best on your entrepreneurial journey, and I will see you in the next video. Have a glorious day.